Hi guys, Alexandra and Matt from Gallery, back for a new On the Couch series. Here we are, week 2, April 2024, and far out. It's been a busy 90 days to get into the year. What have you noticed most that's driving the market right now for the first quarter of 2024?
Yeah, I think it's the first time in a while I've seen FOMO come back into the market. I think people are acting very fast. They're actually pre-approved, they're ready to transact straight away, and those people are, I guess, winning the day and securing lots, and at the end of the day building their either investment or dream home to live in. So I think we've got back to being too comfortable last couple of years, people waiting and sitting on hands, but then obviously with the amount of money that's been on the sidelines, people have started hitting the go button very fast.
I think it's interesting that you said people sitting on the sidelines, because we saw that right this time last year, there were definitely people sitting out. Like, you know, we were hearing those comments, I'm going to wait and see what the market does. And what the market did was 14 consecutive months of price growth. So those people that waited, well, they missed. But for those people that did wait, what would you be telling them to do now?
Oh, I think if they haven't redone their pre-approval, they've got to do that first, and then contact their RPs straight away to secure a lot, because nothing's going down at the moment. There will be price growth this year at some stage, and we've already seen the start of that. And I think we can confidently say there'll be a steady growth throughout 24 and into 25 with, you know, the possible interest rate drops that'll obviously increase that, I guess, FOMO and the interest in the market.
So you and I have worked together, obviously, very successfully for the last 2 years here at Gallery, but we have actually worked together for about,
11 years, I think, up in.
So when we were much younger, these market conditions, what would you say that they are?
Yeah, I thought about that over the last couple of weeks, and the apartment and I guess housing market have come back into sync, I guess, in terms of the growth over the last couple of years. Apartments have gone up, and obviously housing's gone up as well. So I think with where the local economy is, and also the global economy and the money, the foreign investment coming in, there's a whole lot of, I guess, money moving around, and it's going straight into the housing market at the moment. There's a lot of stockbrokers I've been talking to saying that they've been quiet. It's because of the housing market's starting to fire. So I guess that's the start of it. The 14 months price growth. If you're in and around the industry, you'll know about it, but obviously the media does the spin on them.
Yeah. And that's the biggest problem, right? Like, we see that all the time, that the headlines for the Courier Mail or the Sydney Morning Herald will be all doom and gloom, and yet what we're seeing on the ground is land that is selling in 24 hours. I mean, part of what you do for us, right, is our land acquisitions. Like, that's a big part of your role, and you've got a mandate that you have every 90 days for how many blocks of land we need to keep our sales partners in stock. But I know that you had a conversation with a land vendor, was it a week ago or 10 days ago, where they'd sold a block that we had a sales advice on in, a 6-hour period. And I loved the term that they used, and it's, you know, considering that's a professional relationship, it's been a while since we've...
Yeah, I do. It's ringing in my head. It's too bad, so sad. So
no, too bad. So no, was it?
Too bad, so sad. Too bad, so sad.
In a professional relationship, because our sales advice didn't go in.
So we'd submitted the sales advice, the ID, and a deposit receipt into our trust account. The money wasn't in the seller's solicitor's trust account, therefore it wasn't deemed a sale, and they'd sold it underneath us. So the land developers from Christmas onwards have got that mentality that they've got the stock, they're in charge, so whatever they say goes at the moment.
Right, so our key sales partners and their clients, in order to kind of perform in this marketplace, don't come to us and say you want something on hold. don't come and say you want to have a look at something. We need clients working with referral partners that are saying, I'm ready to buy.
Yeah. There's just no middle ground anymore. It's either a sale or it's not on hold. So the lot will sell. There's releases being pushed back because they can. Demand's being pent up, and once an estate, no matter where it is in the southeast Queensland market at the moment, there is people waiting. People waiting in the wings. There's off-market deals happening. EOI has been submitted before releases, and you've just got to be ready to pounce once those lots become available.
So if somebody's got a client who is looking to secure a property with us in southeast Queensland, and they've already got their pre-approval, what would you be telling them to do next?
I'd be talking to my trusted RP and our BDMs internally, and then obviously talking about what floor plan, what size lot, what frontage they need for their borrowing requirements, and then obviously once that available lot comes into the market or the release happens, then they are able to transact that day in terms of sending a completed EOI, ID, deposit receipt into the nominated trust account. Being able to produce that quickly is the key.
And it's got to be same day.
It's got to be same day or you miss.
It's just extraordinary that, this time last year, different market.
Yeah.
12 months later, we are back to, this really feels like the same market that we were in, September of 2020 when the builder bonus was in the market, but that market was being pushed along right by all the government incentives. But we do have the increased incentive right for the first homeowners grant, but that makes up a small number of our buyers.
Yeah. And that at the moment with the price increase of land is getting very hard to achieve in desired locations that people want to live in. So again, that's not the actual key driver. It's the actual market, people wanting to get in, people wanting to secure lots. That's the actual driver.